Ever since I did the Winx RyeuaSim, and even back farther when I did the Every Room's a Different Pixie Hollow Fairy, you guys have been begging me for one thing. So today we are going to be making the Pixie Hollow Fairies in The Sims 4, obviously. Today we are going to be starting with who else but Miss Tinkerbell. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Tinkerbell, also nicknamed Tink or Miss Bell, is a tinker-talented fairy and the main protagonist of the Tinkerbell movie series. Despite her cute appearance, Tinkerbell is very sassy, feisty, stubborn, and hot-tempered. However, despite her rough exterior, at her core, Tinkerbell is devoted and loyal to those she loves and will eventually come to terms with those she initially resents, should they prove themselves worthy of friendly treatment. So, a couple things to mention. I did make all of the fairies spellcasters, mostly so that we could have pointy ears, but it also makes sense, you know, like fairy, spellcaster, kind of similar concepts. But let's start with some hair. I think I might have downloaded a hair for Tinkerbell, so it might take me a minute or two to find it. Finally, it took me like 7,000 hours to find it, but here is the Tinkerbell hair. I think it is perfect for Miss Tinkerbell. Let's give her some lashes. I think I want to give her maybe something a little natural. I'm not entirely sure. I think she's looking cutie so far. Let's get her some skin detail blush. Cute, cute. As well as it looks like she's wearing like a red lipstick almost. I don't know. It looks like, obviously I'm gonna make it a little bit like kind of natural looking, but we'll see what I can find. I think I'm gonna go with this like reddish color. I think she would look cute with some little like pearl earrings. Okay, cute. And I think I want to add maybe just a little bit of like a glittery eyeshadow like this one here. So cute. Okay, perfect. And with that, I think that's gonna be Tinkerbell's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. By popular demand, I am going to be giving our Sims 2 outfits. So I'm gonna give one that's a little bit more accurate to the film and a second one that is my creation. So obviously Tinkerbell is most well known for her green dress. So I am going to follow suit and give her a little green dress. Perfect. And I don't know if I have any shoes that are gonna be perfect, but we will see. Maybe I will surprise myself. I think I'm gonna do these little flats that come with the My Wedding Stories pack to give her some little nails with a French tip. And I can't forget Tinkerbell's wings. And with that, I think that's gonna be Tinkerbell's first outfit all complete. Let's move on to her second outfit that I am going to create. Kind of more of like a casual non-fairy look. I'm gonna start by giving her a different hairstyle. I'm still gonna keep the bangs, but I kind of want to either give her like her hair down or like a ponytail or something. I think I'm gonna give her this little ponytail. I think it's cute. It's a little bit more casual than what she had already. I think I'm gonna leave her makeup the same. I am gonna see if I can find a hair tie for that hair though. Perfect. And I can make it green. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for this outfit. I definitely know though that I want to make it green. Maybe it's just one of those things that like I'll know it when I see it. I think I like this top for her. It feels a little bit more casual and I feel like it's very Tinkerbell. And for pants, I don't know. I think I kind of want to go with a skirt, but we will see. Maybe I'll choose some pants. Who knows? I think I'm gonna have her wear these little denim shorts and I kind of want to give her some like long green socks. Okay, kind of cute. Actually, maybe we just do white socks and then match it with some green shoes. I think these little rain boots are perfect for Tink. I feel like they're very her. And with that, I think that's gonna be Tinkerbell's second outfit all complete. Moving on to traits and aspirations. I think I'm gonna give her maybe Crystal Crafter. I don't know why, but that feels the most Tinker to me. As for traits, I'm gonna give her hot-headed, loyal, and I like creative. We'll give her creative. And I'm gonna give her a couple of likes and dislikes. And with her likes and dislikes, aspiration and traits all complete, complete. Here is our Tinkerbell, all complete. I think she turned out great, and I'm super excited to move on to our next sim. Hi besties, so sorry to interrupt, but I'm here to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Midas Merge. Midas Merge is a mobile game set in a magical world where you get to discover and take care of the cutest creatures and gardens. And it's not just another merge game, it's a whole adventure. The game is obviously about merging. You start by combining cute creatures, and as you merge them, you'll uncover unique evolutions. You will also be merging magical items like seedlings and plants that you can grow to turn into even more mergeable items. It's super addictive, seriously. Once you start merging, you will not want to stop. And get this, it is totally free with no ads, no interruptions, just pure uninterrupted fun. Plus, you can play it offline anywhere, anytime. So whether you're waiting for your Sims to travel lots or on the go, Midas Merge is ready to play whenever you are. In Midas Merge, you'll join King Midas and Queen Ryeua on an epic journey to restore the Gardens of Gold. You'll hatch new creatures, feed them magical items, and create sunbursts to chase away the shadows cast by Nyx, the goddess of night. So if you're up for a fun, immersive experience with a story that'll keep you hooked, give Midas Merge a try. You can download it for free by scanning the QR code that you see on the screen or by clicking the link in my description or the pinned comment. Thank you again to Midas Merge for sponsoring today's video, and thank you to you besties for watching, because without you we wouldn't get sponsors like these. Now let's get back to the video, which is going to be Silver Mist. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Silver Mist, also known as Sil by her friends, is a water talent fairy. In the film, Silver Mist is delightfully offbeat and has an upbeat way of looking at everything. Unfortunately, jokes and expressions do not get very far past her doorstep, and she takes hyperbole very literally. She's very much a free spirit, and she often listens to her heart more than her head. I am super excited to do Silver Mist. Let's start with some hair. Now, I don't think I downloaded a specific hair for her because, I mean, she just kind of has like long straight hair, but let's see what I can find. I think I've decided on this one. I'm gonna change the color so you guys can see it a little bit better just for a second, but I feel like it's pretty accurate as to what she's got going on. And obviously we got to give her the bluey black hair. Moving on to lashes. It looks like she's got some pretty thick lashes, and they kind of go out to the side a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go with these ones. And as for makeup, I can see she is wearing a little bit of like a light purple eyeshadow, so I am going to follow suit. I'm gonna go with this eyeshadow here. It's a little bit, I can't really tell the color of her eyeshadow if I'm being honest. I think it's a bluey purpley color, so I think I'm just gonna go with this like light blue and call it a day. I am gonna grab us some blush as well as a lip color. Moving on to lips, it looks like she's just wearing kind of like corally color on her lips, nothing crazy. And I think that's gonna be it for Silver Mist's face. Let's move on to her outfit. I'm not entirely sure what I have. I mostly just downloaded that one dress for Tinkerbell, but I might use it for all the other fairies as well. Well, looking at it already, it isn't the right color, so I'm gonna have to choose something else. I think I might go for this dress here. As I can see, she has like one strap, so I think I'm gonna shoot for this. Let's grab her some blue shoes, and I think these ones will do good. Let's give her some fun nails. And last but not least, let's give her some wings. And with that, this is going to be Silver Mist's first outfit, all complete. Now let's move on to her second outfit, which is going to be my creation. I think I'm going to keep her hair and makeup the same. So let's just move on to an outfit. It seems like she's a little bit more girly, but maybe I also want to give her something that kind of like she could hang out at the lake or the beach, you know, because she is a water fairy. We'll see what I can find. I think I've decided on this top that kind of to me looks like a bathing suit cover up, and I put a little bathing suit top underneath that as well. And for the pants, I kind of want to do something silver because of her name. We'll see what I can find though. Ooh, I actually really like this little glittery skirt. I think I'm gonna do that one. And for shoes, I think I want to go with something blue, and I think that's going to be Silver Mist's second outfit, all complete. Moving on to Silver Mist's traits and aspirations. I think for her aspiration, we're going to go with beach life, just because it's one of the only traits that we really have that has anything to do with water. As for her traits, we should definitely do child of the ocean. Maybe we'll give her childish as kind of like a free-spirited, like aloof type of vibe. And definitely good. And let's give her some likes and dislikes. And with Silver Mist's likes and dislikes, aspiration and traits all complete, here is our Silver Mist all complete. I really like how she turned out. I think her second outfit is cute as well. But let's move on to our third sim, which is going to be Vidia. Let me tell you a little bit about Vidia. Vidia is a fast flying fairy. She prides herself on being the fastest fairy there is and scoffs at the notion that anyone else, especially a fairy like Tinkerbell, is anywhere near her level. Vidia tends to be secretive, keeping extra pixie dust locked in a box hidden under her bed and racing dragonflies when other fairies aren't looking. She is self-centered and believes not all fairies are created equal. I am super excited to do Vidia, mostly because I downloaded a special hair for her. Here it is. It is pretty much perfect. It's actually a hair for Megara from Hercules, but it is similar enough to Vidia's hair, and it comes in colors that we don't have, which is perfect because her hair is a very specific bluey purpley color. I think it is perfect. Let's move on to her makeup. Let's give Vidia some lashes. It looks like she's also wearing a big pair of lashes. Well, I guess they're supposed to be her natural eyelashes, but that's up for debate. Okay, cute. Let's give her some purple eyeshadow. Honestly, I think that's pretty accurate. I think I also want to give her a little bit of eyeliner just to darken up her eye a little bit. Ooh, I like this one. Cute. I'm gonna give her a little bit of blush, and it looks like she has like a lip liner on, honestly. So I think I'm gonna give her some of that. And then she has like a little bit of a ready gloss in the middle. Lastly, I'm gonna give her a little earring. Not entirely sure what earring I'm gonna give her, but I'm gonna give her an earring. Maybe some little butterfly earrings. Cute. Yeah, we'll do those. And I think that's gonna be Vidia's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. This one I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a harder time with just because I definitely didn't download anything specifically. I tried to find custom content that looks like these girls' outfits, and there really just isn't much out there. So I'm gonna try my best with what I have. What I can see though is that her outfit is kind of like a skirt and also pants. It's kind of everything all at once. Wait, why is this kind of perfect? Hello? It is missing like the little flared skirt part, but I feel like it actually is pretty similar to what she's got on. Okay, cute. Let's give her some nails, and I would like to give her some purple shoes. Okay, cute. And now we just need some wings, which will complete Vidia's first outfit. I think it actually came together. I'm pleasantly surprised that it did too, because I did not have high hopes, if I'm being honest. Let's move on to her second outfit, which will be my creation. I think I'm gonna keep her makeup and everything the same, but I kind of want to give her a little bit more of like a sporty outfit, if that makes sense, because she is a fast flying fairy, so that to me kind of is like gymnast-y. We'll see what I can find. I think I'm gonna have her wear this top, as it's kind of giving workout vibes to me. And now I just want to find her some pants that go well with this top. The purple that Vidia wears is so specific, so it's kind of hard to find in custom content, but we found a top that matches, so I feel like we'll be able to find bottoms. I think I'm gonna do these little shorts, definitely giving workout fit. Lastly, let's get her some shoes. I'm thinking some purple sneakers to go with this like workout fit. I'm gonna go with these little like New Balances, and I think we need a pair of black socks. And with that, here is Vidia's outfit all complete. I really like it. It definitely looks like she's about to go, I guess, flying / running. Maybe the only part that doesn't look like that is her ponytail, but at least it's in a ponytail. Moving on to her traits. I think I'm gonna give her extreme sports enthusiast. Makes the most sense to me. And as for traits, I'm gonna give her self-absorbed, active, and overachiever. And I'm gonna give her some likes and dislikes. And with her likes and dislikes, traits and aspiration all complete, here is our Vidia. I really like how she she turned out. And although her second outfit is a little lackluster compared to the two that we just did, I feel like it is very Vidia. Let's move on to our next sim, which is going to be Rosetta. Let me tell you a little bit about Rosetta. Rosetta is a charming and well-mannered garden fairy residing in Pixie Hollow. She shares a sassy streak with Tinkerbell, and in the film speaks with a southern accent. She always tries to look her best and loves giving beauty tips and makeovers to her friends. I'm super excited to do Rosetta. I think she's my favorite. Let's start with hair. Her hair is very specific as well, so I feel like I might have a little bit of a hard time with it, but here's to hoping that we find something at least somewhat similar. She has like a half up, half down hairstyle with all of it pulled back. This might be a good option. I'm gonna keep looking though, because I feel like her hair is a little bit more put together than that. This one might be a good idea. It's got all of it pulled back. It's not like exact, but you know, it's a good one to keep in mind. I found this hairstyle and I think it's the one that we're gonna go with. It's curly, it's a little bit more put together, and I think it's perfect for Rosetta. Let's give her some lashes. It looks like she also has some pretty large lashes, so I am going to follow suit. I think I'm gonna go with these ones here. Moving on to eyeshadow, it looks like Rosetta has some pinky orangey eyeshadows, so I am going to find something like that. I think this one is kind of similar. We'll do that. And I think I want to give her a little bit of eyeliner, a little brown eyeliner, super cute. Let's give her a little bit of blush. I'm gonna go with this like pinky brownie lip, and I think I want to give her a little like rose earring or something. Maybe not, because they're interfering with the lashes. Never mind. But with that, here is Rosetta's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. I think for Rosetta here we might be able to use the Tinkerbell outfit. We'll see though. It is not quite the right color, therefore we are going to have to figure something else out. I think I might have to makeshift my own outfit. I think I'm gonna go with this skirt and this shirt combo here. I feel like it looks the most flower-like to me. Let's grab Miss Rosetta here some pretty pink nails. Let's give her some pink shoes. I'm gonna go with these little shoes here. Uh-oh, guys. The wings mess with her hair. Oh no! I think we're gonna have to change it because that is actually cursed. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go with this one, I guess. But with that all sorted out, here is Rosetta's first outfit all complete. I think it's okay. It was definitely the hardest so far, even though it looks so simple. Anyways, let's move on to our second outfit. I am gonna change her hair because I want to give her this hair up here because I just feel like it fits her so well. Moving on to her outfit, I do want to keep it pink still. I was also thinking we can make an outfit with this. Now we just need I think a skirt is what I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with this little green cargo skirt. I just feel like it's cute. Let's find her some shoes to match her outfit. And I think with the shoes, this is going to be Rosetta's second outfit, all complete. As for traits and aspirations, I'm going to give her squeamish, generous, and proper. And as for her traits, I'm going to give her the freelance botanist aspiration, as well as some likes and dislikes. And with Rosetta's likes and dislikes, traits, and aspiration all complete, here is our Rosetta all complete. I feel like I took the most liberties with her second outfit, but I'm not mad at it. Let's move on to our second to last sim, which is going to be Fawn. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Fawn is an animal talent fairy, and she is one of Tinkerbell's primary friends. She is fluent in almost all animal languages and is considered one of the best of her talent. I feel like Fawn's hair might be a little bit interesting because I didn't download a specific hair for her, but we are looking for just a ponytail with some bangs, which I mean, I don't think it'll be that hard. We have this one that we used for Tinkerbell, and I feel like it's not a bad option. I will keep looking just in case. Ooh, wait, I feel like this one's actually the best. Yeah, let's go with this one. I do want to see if I have the little hair clip that comes with this hairstyle so I can turn it green, like how she has a little leaf in her hair. There we we go. I'm gonna add this little green hair tie. Moving on to makeup. It does look like Fawn is wearing the least amount of makeup of all of the girls. So I am going to follow suit and give her a more natural look. Okay, cute. I like these lashes. I'm gonna give her a little bit of blush and maybe just a gloss on her lips. I don't want to do anything crazy like so. And I think that's gonna be Fawn's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. Her outfit is one sleeved like Silver Mist's was, or one strap, I guess. So I am going to try to find something orange and one strapped. We will see what I can find. The Tinkerbell dress does come in orange, so I feel like we should probably do it. Oh, and perfect. I can add this little bathing suit here, and it'll give us the one strap that I'm looking for. Moving on to shoes, I want to find her something that is orange. Oh, cutie. These little flats work. And lastly, we got to add our wings. And with that, here is Fawn's first outfit, all complete. I really, really like how it turned out. Let's move on to our second outfit. For some reason, I'm feeling overalls. Yeah, maybe something like this. Okay, cute. I like that top. Not sure how I'm feeling about the overalls, but maybe we have something better. Oh, wait. Full overalls. I like these ones a lot better. Okay, let's do these. And for shoes, I'm going to do these little booties. And I think that's going to be Fawn's secondary outfit, all complete. Let's move on to her traits and aspirations. I'm going to give her the friend of the animals aspiration, because obviously. And for traits, I'm going to give her animal enthusiast. I'm going to give her goofball and loves the outdoors, as well as a couple likes and dislikes. And with Fawn's likes and dislikes, traits, and aspirations all complete, here is our Fawn all complete. I always forget to use these overalls, so I'm excited that we got to use them today. But now we can move on to our last and final sim, which is going to be Iridessa. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Iridessa is a perky and energetic light fairy. Her talent allows her to manipulate light, whether it's to give lightning bugs their glow or create rainbows. All right, let's start off with some hair for Miss Iridessa. Obviously, we need a braided up bun. I unfortunately don't think I have anything that's gonna shimmer like hers does, but we'll definitely have some sort of braided updo. Chat and I decided on this braided hairstyle here, which I think is super cute. Let's move on to some lashes for Iridessa. I think I'm gonna give her these ones here. Let's also grab her some yellow shimmery eyeshadow, or I guess it's more gold. Oh wait, that one's perfect. We'll go with that one. Give her a little bit of blush, and it looks like her lipstick is kind of a like orangey shimmery color. I'm gonna go for this lipstick here, and I would love to give her some sunflower earrings. Cute! And I think that's gonna be Iridessa's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. We could just give her the yellow version of this costume, and I think I will. And I'll do the same thing that I did with Fawn and give her some, maybe not with that, but some straps. Perfect. Let's give Iridessa some pretty yellow nails and some yellow shoes. Oh, these shoes are cute. Let's do those. And lastly, of course, for the very last time, we need some wings. And with that, here is Iridessa's first outfit all complete. Now let's move on to her second outfit. I think I want to change her hairstyle and possibly have it down. Obviously still in braids, but just down. Or even in a ponytail. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do this ponytail. It's cute. Moving on to her outfit. I want to give her something sparkly, I think. Obviously yellow though. But I kind of want to do this shirt because it has a little flower on it. Yeah, let's do it. And I don't know what I want her to wear for pants. Probably a skirt. Maybe a pair of shorts, actually. I'm gonna go with these little brown shorts here as like an ode to her sunflower. And I kind of want to give her some socks or some leggings of some sort. Oh, these are cute. And lastly, let's tie in that brown some more and have her wear some brown shoes. Ooh, these little booties are so cute. And with that, here is Iridessa's second outfit all complete. Let's move on to her traits and aspiration. I'm gonna give Iridessa the spellcraft and sorcery trait, since she is like the only fairy that really has like magic in the sense that we know magic, if that makes sense. Probably not. Anyways, I'm gonna give her paranoid. I'm also gonna give her good and perfectionist, as well as some likes and dislikes. And with Iridessa's likes and dislikes, trait and aspirations all complete, here is our Iridessa all complete, which means we have completely finished all of the Pixie Hollow fairies. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Thank you again to Midas Merge for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to check them out at the QR code that you see on screen or the link in my description. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and do all that fun YouTube stuff, as it really helps out my channel. Also, maybe consider watching another video. I do have another Pixie Hollow video up on my channel, so if you're wanting to watch more fairy videos, you can find that at the end of my video or at the card at the top left or right, one of those sides. If you liked any of these Sims and want to download them for yourself, you can find them on the gallery under these hashtags, or my gallery ID is just RyeuaSim. But before you download these Sims, make sure to go check out the Google Doc in the description down below, which has all of the custom content that I used in this video linked. If you don't download the custom content, the Sims will look nothing like you see here today, so make sure you download it. Also, while you're down in the description, maybe go follow me on all my other social medias, like my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Twitch, where I streamed this whole RyeuaSim process live. So if you want to hang out with me live and see future videos being filmed in real time, make sure to follow me on there. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye! Thank you so much to my channel members, Denise, Boostra, Cardalen, Kitsune, Cal, and Stephanie. If you want a shout out at the end of every single video and see videos like these up to a day early, you can become a member today by clicking the join button right next to the subscribe button.